What's poppin', y'all? Just like I told you guys a little while back, once this whole thing happened, Ye could not allow two other rap stars to take the shine from him. He only allows people to take the shine when he wants it off of him. So when he's on a cool down period, like you remember sometime last year when he was just in Japan kicking it, we didn't hear from him for several months. He was in Saudi Arabia. He's like, yeah, you can have your thing. But if he's in rollout mode, he's in post-vultures mode, he just got a #1, he couldn't allow it to happen. That's why, if you guys remember, when Like That first came out, Ye decided to take shots and say, oh, I washed, everybody knows I washed Kendrick Lamar on No More Parties, and took shots at Drake. Oh yeah, I washed Drake at the Free Larry Hoover concert, which was facts. Absolutely facts. Although Drake didn't play all of his hit songs, which it wouldn't have even made a difference. Ye's catalog washes Drake's catalog. It's not even a comparison. Just don't even bother. Musically, that is, especially the diversity of music and the production, it's just incredible. Like you have to be a delusional Drake stan to disagree with that. With that being said, though, circling back to Ye hopping on this Like That remix, which is already odd considering you just went at Kendrick. I don't know how this whole thing happened. I don't know if Kendrick approved this because this is Metro Boomin's song. He changed up the beat too. He kind of made it, he had the hooligans, the Inter Milan crowd that was doing the chanting, change up the beat in the beginning for his verse. This song didn't get officially cleared. He previewed it or played it on Justin LeBoy's show, and then he proceeded to just drop it, aka leak it on his own page, and it got taken down by Sony. And people are trying to create these narratives. We got to stop doing this. Me personally, I'm here for the entertainment and I'm here for the music that comes out of this. We've got these guys working overtime for our entertainment and enjoyment. That's what I'm here for. I don't care who wins. But let's say you're somebody that wants Drake to lose. You can do that without creating fake narratives and lies or leaning into them. For instance, oh yeah, you know, Drake got the Like That remix taken down, or they took it down because no, Sony took it down. Drake has nothing to do with Sony. Drake is Universal. So the reason Sony took it down is because I think Metro Boomin and Future are with Sony. At the very least, I know for a fact Future is with Sony because Epic is with them. And he has a licensing deal, some sort of deal that allows them to do whatever they want with his music. So the fact that Ye put out a remix with Future on it, they're not letting that happen. They took it down immediately, and they either got to get the paperwork straight, they got to get it cleared, or it's just not going to drop. But, you know, Ye's impulsive. He decided to drop it. I like the remix, but I don't like the fact that Ye changed up the beat. I think Ye should have just fit himself into what the song already was. The song did not need anybody else. Absolutely not. The song is great as it is. Regardless of what people say, that line is memorable by Kendrick Lamar. It's just Big Me. It's hard. It's a banger, club banger. It's been #1 for who knows how long, like 3-4 weeks. But before Taylor Swift takes the #1, it'll still stay top 10. Top 5, probably. So it's a hit song. And we already had Future and Kendrick on it. We don't need anybody else. But they got Ye on it. And like I said earlier, I don't like the whole ganging up on Drake thing. I do think that over time, if they expose maybe like nasty behavior Drake was doing, people in the middle will start to look at him differently. But Drake stans, this is how you know somebody's a Drake stan. Ask them, hey, what has to happen for Drake to lose this beef? And it's gonna be like a tongue twister. They're not even gonna be able to utter words. Because in their mind, he cannot lose. So for somebody's mindset that says, hey, this person cannot lose, it doesn't matter what you do. So that's that. But I love the fact that Ye decided to come at J-Fold. We're turning J-Fold into a punchline. He's going to be the hip-hop punchline. No more top 3, no more big 3, no more top 10. Get him out of here. And it's so fitting that his next album is supposed to be The Fall Off, because boy, is he living up to it. Guy already fell off before the album even dropped. Can't even listen to the dude's music, honestly. Like I was saying the other day, I was kind of trying to convince myself, like, yeah, you know, like this guy's music is kind of good, but I just can't enjoy it anymore. I can't look at it the same. The guy played us for fools. So Ye coming at him like, play J. Cole, get the cat dry. I love the fact that he took shots at J-Fold. The whole, I can't even think of a Drake line. Come on, man. You just got to look through your own catalog to find some Drake lines. Because Drake has collaborated with Ye in writing before. So Come on now. You can't do that. Everybody knows Drake lines. 25 sitting on 25 mil. I'm somebody that can't really recollect lines like that off the top of my head. If you play the beat to a song and maybe like the first word to songs that I know, I could probably rap damn near the whole thing. But off the dome, coming up with lines, it's not an easy task for me. But I could easily do it with Drake. I could do it with Ye too. But to say that you can't even think of a Drake line, you're just lying to us, Ye. We don't need that. Now when he says, "Where's Lucian? Serve your master. You caught a little bag for your masters. Lifetime deal." He's kind of cooking on that point. But was Drake ever in the battle of, hey, I own my masters? I don't think that was ever his battle. Or like, I'm the business guy of hip hop. He's just been the rapper. Or, well, can you really call him a rapper? Or give him the title of rapper? Or let's say rap artist, right? The one thing that I found odd was when he said, "I just effed your chick in the Sean John tank top." Like, who is dropping a Sean John Diddy reference at this time? With everything that he's facing. Nobody even really mentioned that, which I thought was odd. I'm like, yo, nobody's gonna point this out? But Ye in the photo was wearing a Sean John tank top, which is another thing because like Sean John's not just around. You kind of got to look for it. So why is he wearing a Sean John tank top? Please don't tell me Ye is on some, we're not even gonna get into that. So yeah, I think Ye is doing too much when it comes to this remix. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I enjoy the original version better. But this is just an attempt to keep Ye relevant, which is going to work. Would I say it comes off haterish? I mean, he has problems with Drake and has had problems with him for a very long time. That's something that's not going to change. So can we really call it hating? The thing is, we don't see the hate that Drake has for Ye very visibly. Like, Ye is very difficult for him to kind of be sly about things. He's a very upfront, forward person, abrasive even. Jay-Z's very different. Jay-Z's a little bit more, or Drake is a little bit more like Jay-Z, where they'll throw some subs or they'll try to have tact in public with things, which over the long term, it keeps you in a more favored position, as opposed to Ye, where he's peaking in terms of how much people love him and he's bottoming in terms of how much people hate him, and he's going between both extremes. Whereas Drake and Jay-Z, they don't really get hate much, if at all. Like, people may not like them, but there's nothing that Drake has really done. Like, yo, Drake is, people that would find things that Drake did really weird if someone else did them, they're like, oh yeah, Drake said he did that, and like, you can't use that against him anymore. Really? So if R. Kelly this is the funny thing that I find about like this whole diss track thing. They're like, yeah, he put it out there. Yeah, so if R. Kelly was rapping on a track and said, yeah, you know, I was doing XYZ to these girls, like, you're not allowed to diss him for it anymore? Is that how that works? That is not how that works. I'm not buying that. There's certain stuff that, yo, you said that and we're going to use it against you. Yeah, you said that. What are you talking about? You're trying to dismiss it like it's not a big deal. I'm not saying what Drake said was a big deal, but that's the interpretation that the majority of people have. The actions of him, you know, like texting certain chicks or whatever of a certain age or below a certain age. That's what they're talking about. Yeah, Ye, he's son J-Fold, He's son J-Fold on here. I will say I appreciate that. And he came at Drake from an angle that I like, because this kind of sets up Kendrick a little bit, or maybe it takes the wind out of Kendrick's sails, because Kendrick now is either in a partnership deal or independent. Well, he's with PG Lang Columbia, so he's not all the way independent like Ye was to get that number one. And this is the problem when we give Ye a number one because he was an underdog, he gets to acting like this. So we just expected this to come with the territory. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Peace.